It's Father's Day and
Okay.
Dad is opening his present.
Who's talking?
Me.
Who's
Jackson.
Okay, cool. Let's see what you got me. Oh. Hey, welcome to June. So I thought a great way to start this month's vlog, month 2, which we're doing, okay, we're committed to this, is to just talk about the goals. Talk about my goals for the month. The way I like to do my goal setting is, you typically have annual goals. Those goals are typically tied to revenue, to some type of growth, to something I want to eliminate from myself from doing in the businesses. And then we backtrack that. And then in the month, each quarter we have goals. And then each month I have goals. 2 or 3 things each month to get to 2 or 3 things each quarter to get to 2 or 3 things for the whole year. And we break those down so that they are achievable. My monthly goals and my quarterly goals are typically going to be action oriented. They're going to be leading, not lagging indicators, which means, at the end of the month, did I do X, Y, Z? If I did, yes, then I'm going to expect this result in the future, but I don't know necessarily when. Okay, so given that, these are my June goals for the month. Pretty straightforward. Number 1 is to read a new accounting book. I think as tax strategists, as bookkeepers, you want to be learning and continuing to get as good as you can when it comes to understanding the tax code, understanding tax strategies, understanding different ways you can implement things for different clients. That's number 1. Number 2 is to read a new business book. Your business is not moving forward, then it's falling behind. So I want to keep getting better as a manager, as a leader, as an advertiser, as a marketer, as a content creator, as an everything. So be reading a new business book, 1 a month, 1 accounting book a month, 1 business book a month. I want to create some fresh and some cool B-roll scenes for these videos. Right now, kind of just learning the process, literally just started. So, I can't wait to see what these videos look like a year from now, but want to make some better B-roll, so these videos remain engaging and interesting for you and fun. That was number 3. Number 4 is release episode number 1. So I'm recording this June 4th. Our goal is to release the May-ish vlog video by June 15th, and then release 1 a month on the 15th moving forward. So if you don't want to miss, if you're watching this in the future, subscribe. Okay, we'll be putting them out every month. Just follow the journey. So we're gonna get that out. Number 1, 2, 3, and some of these don't count as like the big ones. This what I would consider to be a big one for the month is CMS ads running for both sales and omnipresent campaigns. And omnipresent, what I would consider to be like branding. Okay, sales, obviously, sales. So those are just about filled out, but I want to get those all the way done, running, optimized, put some more money behind it, and then I want to do the same thing for Big Bird Accounting, is to get the omnipresent, the branding videos done. I've been working on some of those, but I want to have it all the way done by the end of June. That's definitely possible, and that's it. So look, you don't need to have 100 things that you need to be doing. You need to be pick 2, 3, 4, 5 that work really well and crush them. I guess my last goal, number 6, would be to get over this cold. So this isn't my radio voice or anything. I have a little bit of a cold, and it's right in my throat. So that's how I do my monthly goals. What my monthly goals are for June. Can't wait to check in at the end of this video and see what we got done. And let's go. See ya. I wanted to hop on here real quick and talk just a little bit about procrastination. I feel like the king of procrastination. I wish I was just in here grinding, working all day, getting things done, crushing it. But the fact is, I kind of go in fits and starts. I'll do a whole bunch of stuff. I have a great day one day, and then one day I will just have not such a great day. So the one thing I'm always trying to do though is I'm trying to get like at least one thing done a day. I have an Evernote note that I create every single day. It's a new day, a new note, and I write down like the 3, 4, 5 things that I want to try to get done. Sometimes those carry over to the next day and the next day and the next day, but I'm trying to knock as much as I can off that list every day, and I'm trying to create in that list items that I can actually get done. So the goal is not to push things off from day to day, but to get them done. And sometimes you just gotta shut your mouth, put everything down, and get to work. I mean, getting started for me, at least, is the hardest part of the process. Once I get started, I get locked in and things flow a lot smoother. But man, some days are just not great days. Okay, Wednesdays. Today is a Wednesday. It's 12:16 p.m. I don't feel like I've gotten a lot done today. I go pick my kids up every Wednesday at 1:40 p.m. and I'm sort of done for the day. I might do a couple more things, but I'm hanging out with them, and so these are short days. So we'll get some B-roll in here after this, maybe. And no kids though. Sorry. And I'm just trying to do the best I can. So if you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling like you haven't got anything done for the day, just get one thing done. Okay, knock it out, get after it, go do it. Let's go. What happened, babe?
Just rolled the ankle on the tennis court.
Living life.
Part of life.
You're gonna push him to work harder. Look at her.
Mom power.
Yo. Hey, did you guys going? No, they're going. They're going. Oh, look at Jack. Oh, he's smiling. He's trying to act like he's not going. No. Don't let him do it.
What's up, y'all? I thought I would come outside. Can't see me very good. Still working on this whole recording thing. A couple reasons, just to mix it up a little bit, and also to get out of my comfort zone, walking around here with this selfie stick while people are driving around staring at me, looking at me funny. So here we are. I thought I would give like a recap of the week. Last week was not very productive, honestly. I was sick, so I didn't get a lot done. When I'm sick, I just kind of shut it down and rest, honestly. Then, you're just like, don't want to do anything. You're tired all the time. And so this week we got to pick it up a little bit. Goals to get some more ads out, record some more videos. Did some of that today. And get some more of these accounting clients coming in. So got a couple of meetings booked this week, which is nice. And we're going to keep working on helping people as best we can. Ooh, that light's good right there. And just keep going. Did you see me picking my nose? It's fine. We're fine. Typical. But there's a lot of distractions out there, man. It feels like I spend a lot of time on YouTube, a lot of time thinking about how to do this type of stuff, which is really kind of a distraction when I should just be making more content, getting more ads out there, and just working on making everything better. But everybody needs what they need. So this week's going to be a good one. We're getting outside. We're going to do this more. And who cares if people stare at you, right? It's the price you pay to capture your life, I guess. So anyhow, let's go. See ya.
What's up, y'all? I was out here taking a walk. Got the school bus stopping right next to me now. And I was thinking about the time you have to put in before you see any of your actual progress happening. At the law firm, it's been open for 8 years. It's established. People come in, people sign up. You still have to do the work, but you can see your results come through pretty quickly. For Big Bird, though, there's still, the business is about a year old. There's still a lot of days where you put in work and you don't see any response. You don't have any meetings booked. You don't have any new interactions with people. Your content still doesn't land necessarily the way that you want. And it's just really important to keep going, to keep working the system, to follow your strategies, keep creating content. That's all I've been doing today. We're running some new ads, building out our ad strategy for Big Bird. Supposed to have a potential client meeting today and they canceled. And that stuff happens when you're new. And you just have to remember that there'll be another one, there'll be somebody else. You just have to keep putting the work in Keep doing the things that you know are going to be effective, and take the success of your day based on what you know you had to do or were wanting to do, as opposed to some outside factor that you have no control over. So just remember that. Okay, we'll come through. True, will happen. You just gotta keep working. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? So I wanted to address something that's going to become apparent soon. I pretty much only wear black hoodies and black crew necks, but I'm not wearing the same one all the time, okay? This is not exactly representative of all of them, and black t-shirts. But I have, if you'll see right here, black tee, black crew, black hoodie, black crew. I just alternate every day. I have at least 3 more of those in the dirty laundry. So I like to wear the same thing every day. It makes it easy. Black is slimming, and it's kind of something you come known for. So that's it. What's up, y'all? First of all, I'm beginning to see that I'm starting pretty much every video with "What's up, y'all?" I think it's going to be kind of become my catchphrase. There's this TikTok guy that I see, and all he does is he goes places with his wife, and he says like, "Hey, everybody," and he just embarrasses her. Anyway, "What's up, y'all?" is going to be my catchphrase, I believe. So that's not why we're here, though. Wanted to hop in and talk really quickly about how to start new things, how to do scary things. One of the ways that I've kind of has really helped me to do things that I don't really want to do, or that I'm afraid to do, or that are new. So recording some of this footage outside, for example, doing some of this B-roll stuff, creating content when I was starting fresh, doing a lot of this ad work and some of these little sprints that I'm doing. And what I found really helps me, and I think helps a lot of people that I've kind of coached or worked with in the past, is having really short-term rewards. Okay, so I'm talking about you do something today and you get something that you really want today. If you don't do it, then you don't get it. For some people, it's been like having a cigar out on the porch. It might be going and having a nice meal at some restaurant. If you create 3 pieces of content this week, whatever it is, find that thing that you like, that you can reward yourself with, so it's like immediate. So you're getting immediate gratification for the thing that you're doing, and use that as your push. For example, for Big Bird Accounting, building out this new ad strategy. It's not like a new strategy. I'm building out all of the ads basically for Big Bird Accounting, and I'm pushing to do that as fast as I can. It requires recording a lot of long form content, a lot of short form content, doing some things that I don't normally do, and I'm rewarding myself by going to Napa with Brooke at the end of this month. And so, that is it's still a few weeks out, but it is short term enough that I know I'm going to push really hard. I'm going to work really hard. I'm going to get this thing done, and then we're going to go and just relax and have a good time, So if you are on the struggle bus when it comes to doing things that you know you should do or that you want to do, find some of those short-term rewards, try this out and see if it works for you. And if it does, then just keep using it over and over and over again, because getting started, taking action, that's the key to success, period. So the more you do, the more feedback you'll receive, the more success you'll have, and it becomes this flywheel, where you begin to just do more and more and more and more all the time, and it also gets easier and easier and easier to do those things, to do those new things, and to crush it. So that's it. Find that reward, do the thing, get the reward, keep going. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? So what you just saw, I forgot that the audio wasn't recorded for them, but we have a team meeting with the attorneys every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning. On those days, we practice sales, and we talk about whatever else we need to talk about. In this particular call, we were talking about our virtual signing process, and I wanted to make a video about this because it kind of demonstrates how we roll here at the firm, which is to say everything for us is as systematized as possible to try to make the experience as great as possible. By the way, this also applies to Big Bird Accounting. Okay, so I put the same emphasis on process, on systems, on procedures with Big Bird as I do with CMS. That's why the experience is so great at both places. Okay? So what happened with this virtual signing process was we're having a problem with people being able to verify their identities. There are like a few different ways to do it. The way that we have been doing it requires them to answer a bunch of questions about like their old addresses and stuff. And as you can guess, with elderly folks, they have lived sometimes at many places many years ago. And so we're having a problem with them failing their ID verification process and being frustrated and angry and grumpy, and it's not an experience that we want our clients to have. So to remedy that, right now, as we speak, Mitchell, Liz, and Ashley are practicing or going through this virtual notary process, the ID verification process, to figure out which process is the easiest for our clients to do and still meets the requirements under the law for the notarization to be effective. Well, the way they're doing that is they are each recording their screen with Loom while they're practicing. They're going to tell me which ones work or which they think works the best. And then I'll go through the Loom videos and I will create a process out of that. The process will be step 1, step 2, step 3 for clients. Get them probably some information beforehand on what they need to bring, what they can expect the process to be like. And then that way, moving forward in the future, we're gonna have a great experience for everyone. I can tell you a little nugget as well. One of the things that we've been practicing in our sales calls is asking for reviews after the fact at the signing. Okay, so if you don't have a process in place for getting reviews for your firm, then that's gonna be a problem. Okay, you want to do that. Reviews are like gold. So when we do our signings, when we're done, we ask them for the review. We have a little placard with a QR code on it, and there's a script that we run that has so far been doing a pretty good job of getting reviews. But there's a time between when they sign and we have to scan things in, we have to review some things. There's some downtime there for them. It's a perfect opportunity for us to ask for that review. It's also a great time in the process because they're just done. They've had a good experience. They're feeling all kinds of feelings, because their estate plan is signed, and we want to give that to them. So think about the systems, think about the processes in your firm, and make those great. Okay, you have control over all of these experiences, and we want those experiences to be good ones. So think about that. All right, that's it. See you. So one of the things that I've been thinking about, and I wanted to talk about it since this is the vlog, is my office. Okay, we've been in this office for like over 5 years. It's a great office. It's super functional. As you can see, we've got, just a work area behind me. Got like a little bullpen area where people can work. Most of the team is virtual. We've got a max 3 people in here once a week. So it's a really great space. We got a conference room in here too. I don't know if you've seen it or not. We'll see. We'll just look at the whole thing. Try to move a little slower so you don't get crushed. So great office. Functional, like I said. Not a lot of people in here. Law firm has signings in here. Accounting people never come in here because most of our people are virtual. Plus, there's just no need, right? But my office, I wish was a little bit better. So I'm going to give you a quick tour. I built these bookshelves right here. These are the exact specifications of Gary Vaynerchuk's bookshelves in his office. I've had these for way longer than 5 years, but I just thought it was a cool setup. It's got, if you can see, it's got like some wood on there, right? So it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice.
And then I've got my desk here, which is fine. And then right now I record all my videos, most of them at least, with that as the background. But then the rest of the office is a little lame. Okay, so we've got just these sort of this big white panel. We've got a random desk that just has random stuff, some boxes, more white panels. Fun story, these panels are actually windows. So I covered the windows up. They're internal windows. I don't know if that's like a throwback to like the 70s and 80s when you needed to watch everybody all the time. We've got just like where we have our supplies for the firm, basically binders and folders and stuff like that. And then we've got windows. Okay. So one of the things that I really would love to do is make this office, my office, individual office, just more exciting, more fun. So something I'm kind of thinking about. The only problem is, when you're recording, when I'm making videos against the window, the light's not that good, and the backdrop's not that interesting. That's why we made this so there's more fun stuff to look at. So, and you don't really want to have your back to the door, although the light is fantastic, as you can see. It's also kind of boring, and then people can creep up on you, and we don't want to do that. So we're going to try to do some things. I'll keep you updated on the progress. Well, maybe we'll it's one of my goals to do some stuff in here. So it's going to be minor changes, but hopefully they have a big effect on my happiness. And even, by the way, not to go too fast here, just replacing these window shades with something else sometimes make a big difference. So we'll figure it out. But that's one of my little projects. So we'll see what happens. We got a few weeks to work on it. That's it. See ya. What's up, y'all? Sitting here waiting to pick up the kids from school. It's 3:12, and I thought we'd talk a little bit about this renting office video that you either just saw or you're about to see. About 3 years ago, I think, I set up a second office in Renton, Washington for my law firm. The idea was to have a physical location that you could draw a circle around and estate planning and probate clients would come to. I wanted to have the office because I wanted to be able to do signings there and do signings in Kirkland. And it worked out great. As you can see, though, or we'll see, one or the other, the office was not the best office in the world. It served a purpose, but it wasn't as nice as I would like it to be. It didn't really represent the brand like I would like it to. And so as soon as possible, which really, and not as soon as possible, but as soon as the opportunity arose to move to a different office, we did that. And so at the beginning of this year, we moved to Kent, Washington office with my buddy John By. Shout out to John By. He's a real estate agent, and he has an office with extra space. So we rented from him, and my lease is running out this month on the Renton space, so we have to move out. One thing I will say about the Renton office is I think I probably went there a little too early. What I have found is that there is a lot of opportunity, and if you draw a circle around my Kirkland office, there is plenty of opportunity here, and I probably should have taken a little more time to build that out, to sort of extract all of that opportunity before I set up this second office. Now the second office is pretty convenient because my attorneys both sort of live closer to there, and so they can go there, and it does help for other people wanting to do signings down south. But again, if I was going to do it over again, I probably would have spent a little bit more time on the Kirkland office and then expanded once I had everything dialed in from an advertising and marketing standpoint. All of the ads that I run locally for Kirkland and for now Kent. And if you're going to have one space, you might as well pour all of your time and all of your money into making that work, and then you can take what works and just drop it into a new place. So before we move to a third location, what I'm going to make sure of is that we are dialed in from an ads, a marketing, a process, a systems standpoint. And to be honest, there are many other neighborhoods or cities within a 10-mile radius of Kirkland and Kent. So we have a tremendous amount of opportunity there. When it comes to Big Bird, we have no physical office because we are 100% virtual. So we have clients, law firm clients mostly, all across the country already. And so when we do our advertising and marketing there, it's more widespread. Don't necessarily need the office because people aren't looking for that, but that's why we're getting out of that Renton office. So I'm really happy to do so. If you saw it, it doesn't even do it justice how bad it is. You could hear the conversations from the office people next door. One of our neighbors used to play Spanish TV in the middle of the day very loudly, and it would basically drown out our ability to even have a conversation. So that was not great. They had a conference room there, but again, not really up to our standards. So keep your standards high, but do what you have to do when you have to do it, and then move up over time. All right, that's it. See y'all. Nice. Just turn it and it opens.
It doesn't. Oh, it's a heavy door.
There we go. This is the Renton office in all of its glory. Just right there is fine. We're moving out.
Put this in our dining room. Careful. What are you looking for now?
This guy right here.
Emma's graduation from middle school.
Look at all the, oh, you can't look at the people. Everybody's ready. Wow. It's a vibe.
What's up, y'all? It is Father's Day. Just got done with the gym, sauna. I'm sure you'll see some B-roll of the sauna after this. But I wanted to just talk about Father's Day real quick. It's, you know, I don't know, honestly, it's a fine day. I'm not super into all these holidays. My life is great. I love my life, and I try to take advantage of all the days with my kids and do all the stuff that we want to do. So on Father's Day, it's sort of just another day, often. And we're gonna go to some basketball after this, which is watching one of my kids, Dylan, play basketball, which is, again, another thing I'd love to do on Father's Day. And that's gonna be it. So, I think it's when you think about things like this, design your life so it's every day is great. We take vacations, but it's mostly just to kind of change the scenery. It's not to escape life. So if you have a life that you don't like right now, then change it. Change the day to day. You can do that. It's possible, and you're allowed. So, create that life that you want. Create that life that fulfills you, that you enjoy doing what you do, and don't let anybody tell you different. And just know it's going to take a little bit of work. So we're getting there a little bit more every day. But I love the weekends. I love the weekdays. I love Mondays. I love every day. And part of it's because we've been very intentional about designing a life that we don't need to run from, don't need vacations from, don't need special days for. So hope you have a great Father's Day. One little side story. My dad passed away many years ago, so I haven't had a lot of Father's Days with him. My stepdad's around. He's a great guy, and I always like to give him a shout out on Father's Day. So Aubrey, shout out, great stepdad, great person, great husband to my mom. And so all you fathers out there, all you sons, daughters that have dads, obviously, tell people that you love them. All right, that's it. See ya.
It's Father's Day and Dad is opening his present.
Who's talking?
Me.
Who's
Jackson.
Okay, cool. Let's see what you got me. Oh, let's go. Love it. We're
Then there's
switching it right
stickers
now.
in
No,
there.
keep going.
Also right there.
Oh. Oh, it's too big. Let me fix it real quick. Love it. How do I look?
Wait.
Go. Ready? Set. Go. Go get him. Go get him.
What's up, y'all? Thought I would just come in here and give you a rundown on something that I'm working on right now. This will help you for your law firm page, but this is obviously my accounting page, and I don't think it's very good. There are some good elements about it, and there's some things that we need to fix. And I want to talk about this so that you can see the transformation, and you can use it to help with your own web pages, your own landing pages, or your own home pages, and be better, get more clients, like have more people. Like the hardest part about this whole business journey is knowing that you can provide a good service, and knowing that you can do a good job, and that if people will find you and sign up with you, that they will be better, and not being able to get them to do that. Okay, so you could be the best attorney, you could be the best bookkeeper, you could be the best tax strategist, but if nobody knows you exist and you don't speak to them and their needs and their wants, no one's going to reach out to you. So, you know, this page, while it's not bad, it looks nice visually, it needs some work. We're going to update it. So let's start at the top. I like to have fewer buttons at the top, honestly. The question or the thing that you want to think about on your homepage and on every page is, what do you want people to do? And you want to just try to funnel them and get them to do that thing. So for me, for you, probably it is, we want some people to call. We want people to set up time to talk with us so that we can, you know, learn about their law firm, learn about their accounting needs, and see if we can help. So that's what we have. No phone numbers, there's nothing. All we want them to do is book a call. So that part's good. This part, though, is not so good, okay? Because these are features and not benefits, okay? We want to have benefits on here. You know, saving time, save money on taxes, have peace of mind, grow your business. These are benefits, okay? The quality on time bookkeeping, these are features. Okay, this is what we do. It is good to have these as well. These are also all features, right? One flat monthly fee, all this stuff is features. Delivery guarantee, if you can have some kind of guarantee, that's good. You know, if we don't deliver your P&L by the 12th of the month, you don't pay for that month. That's not a bad guarantee because most bookkeepers don't do that. So that's not bad. And then, you know, what you get down here, again, these are more features, okay? We want more benefits, okay? We have a lot of features, and then some reviews, okay? You want to have reviews. People that we're working with, that type of stuff, blog, okay? You really want this part of your page needs to be really good, okay? So that's what I'm working on today, is kind of reformatting this. So when it's done, maybe we'll revisit this and talk about the changes that we made, and we'll see if it works, if it converts better, okay? So that's the name of the game, is put something out there, see what happens, iterate, see what happens, iterate, see what happens, constantly testing, tweaking, coming up with new ideas, and seeing if they work. It's all one big, huge experiment. This whole game is all an experiment, okay? So if something doesn't work, it's okay. You just try the next thing. Okay, you keep going. All right, so see what happens. I thought I'd just drop this in here, give you a little insight into what we do and how we do this, how it works. I'll show you the this is my current landing page for the firm. Okay, and saying honestly, it's a little bit of the same. I would show you, this is our landing page for, I like this one better. See, this one is super benefit driven. Protect your family from probate, taxes, and conflict. Start your estate plan today. Get personalized guidance to safeguard your loved ones. These are great benefits. Okay? And then we show them what they're going to get down here below. Okay, so this is a lot. This is what the Big Bird page is going to look like when I'm done. It's going to speak to you. Okay? So that's just a little preview. Hopefully this helped. See ya.
What's up, y'all? Heading to the office. It is Juneteenth. Nobody else is working except for me. That's kind of how it goes. But like I said before, these holidays, every day is fun. You know, this is work is fun for me. It's my hobby. That's what I like to do. So we don't go work all day. We're just gonna go and knock out a few things, update some Facebook ads, try some new things for Big Bird Accounting, which I'll talk about in a different video. Maybe do some screenshots and show you how we do this stuff. And my parents are coming into town today, so that's gonna be super fun. We're gonna host them like we always do. So that's it. This green that you see here, it's a money tree. Bring a money tree to the office. You know, good vibes. You don't need it necessarily, making plenty of money, but every little bit helps, you know. So that's it, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Carol, can't you have me? We are my body, walking yourself. Carol, can't you have me? Hit me on my body.
Go, vlog time. Oh,
Oh, gross! How was it?
To see if he's gonna gag or what?
No.
This is a brandless from Amazon. It's like a little too wide. No. Thumbs up.
What's up, y'all? Wanted to make a quick video on my way home. It is, I think it's June 23rd, but I did something pretty cool today. That was pretty fun and crazy for, I don't know, for like ads, for content creation, for all kinds of stuff. But I was on TikTok and I saw this talking Bigfoot and it looked so good. It was AI. And so I thought to myself, I want to figure out how to do this. And so I did. So I spent today using VEO3. It's a Google product, Google Flows. It's like in the lab. I spent today messing around with it and I put together a video for Big Bird Accounting. That's pretty cool. If you are watching this on YouTube, then you probably have already seen it, or you can see it because it will be on the channel. But it's sort of an ad, but it's a Bigfoot that's talking about his experience with bad bookkeepers. And I wanted to make this video. It's because I spent the day really trying to figure it out, messing around with it. I went on ChatGPT and was asking questions. I went on YouTube and was looking at what people are already doing. There's a bunch of sort of TikTok tutorial videos, but this type of stuff you should be working on with your business. You should be experimenting. You should be playing with it. You should be learning it because it is the future. It also makes content creation a little easier, especially if you don't want to be on camera. So be on the lookout for that. I'm definitely going to make some more of these type of videos. I saw some other creative things that people were doing that were not just Bigfoots, that were super fun and super cool. So we're going to try some of that with the law firm and with the accounting firm. And we're just going to keep going. So parents are in town. Oh, you probably see some B-roll of that from the other day at our wrestling event that we went to, which was actually pretty fun. Never been to anything like that before. And we're just going to keep getting after it, all right? See ya.
Hey, y'all, it's your boy, Bigfoot Esquire, coming at you from deep in the woods. Last year, I sued the forest. Won. Lost half to the IRS, though. I had a bad bookkeeper.
These payments for blue light glasses never got written off. Got to protect the peepers when you've been staring through trees and screens all day. Apparently, my bookkeeper missed it. So I got rid of the bookkeeper and hired Big Bird Accounting.
You run a law firm. You need real bookkeeping. I called Big Bird Accounting. Now, I don't lose anything except lowball defense offers. For real, though. Big Bird Accounting.
Jack!
We lost him.
No trip.
Don't we're out here just walking. Part of our daily routine is to just get out here and go look at this, isn't it?
Not with nature.
Absolutely not.
Every day.
We have never walked in this park, and it's right by our house. But we're doing it. We're living.
What's up, y'all? It is 5:45 a.m. Going
to Napa today for a little fun in the sun, a little wine, a little tennis, and I haven't packed yet, so gotta go to the office, grab a couple things, headphones, goals. It's quarterly goal time. It is June 25th, I think. So Q2 is up. We use this time. This is a business meeting and a vacation all are wrapped up in one. We're going to talk about quarterly goals, look back on this quarter, see what we can do, see how to get better. But when you pack late, you gotta wake up early. So lately I'm feeling great. So let's go. Hit it. See ya.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, y'all? Is my catchphrase.
What's up, y'all? Just like that. Perfect.
Heading to Napa.
And then you would also go like this.
What's up, y'all? This is
What's
take
up?
2 of this video. We're testing these mics. There's this lady in front of us that's talking extremely loud. And so the mic literally picked up the person in front of us on this loud plan. So we're trying this a little bit closer to see what happens. Just for you techies out there. The reason we're doing this is it's the end of the quarter and been thinking about like what we're going to do, changes we're going to make, or things we're going to try to do in Q3, 2025. And I was thinking about something, mentioned it to Brooke, and I knew that it was going to be, it was her idea originally, and so I wanted to give her the ability to say, I told you so. This idea is to continue to have some focusing on law firm owners as clients and focus there, but also focus locally and on service-based businesses like around our office. What'd you say when I told you that?
I told you so.
Correct. So what we're going to do while we're in Napa is cut. She's going to say at random times, I told you so, in as many different languages as she possibly can. So we're off to Napa. We'll put this plan into place. That's it. I can't do business. See ya.
See ya.
They say you're supposed to sniff with your mouth open. Let's try that.
Now just smell it with your mouth closed. Is there a difference?
Nope.
You sure?
It'll look better with my mouth closed.
I agree. Just keep your mouth closed all the time. It smells like my great grandmother's house.
Oh, video on video. What's up, y'all? wrapping up our Napa trip. Thought I'd check in one more time. Brooke and I are both sick. Pretty much happens to me on almost every vacation we go on. I think the body's just ready for a break and just gets the sickness and the vacation out all at once. But it's super nice here. Played a lot of tennis. Super warm. Drink some wine, and we're heading home tonight. So that's a wrap. Where are we?
What's up? Just waiting in the airport in Santa Barbara? Sonoma.
County,
Where are we at?
Sonoma County.